If coffee is the absolute best part of your day, and you're working to get more protein into your daily routine, then just know that you and I are very much on the same page and would probably be besties in real life, which means you're gonna be very excited about this creamy, delicious, frothy protein coffee recipe. It is very simply made with either espresso or strong brewed coffee, protein powder, and then your milk of choice. And I am telling you, this tastes like a vanilla latte that you would get from your favorite coffee shop, but it delivers over 20 grams of protein minus all of the excess sugars. And it couldn't be any easier to make. So I'm gonna show you how to make it hot and how to make it cold. Plus, I'll share all the little tips that I've picked up along the way so that you are guaranteed to enjoy the best frothy protein coffee you've ever had. So whether you're making the protein coffee hot or cold, the first thing you need to do is prepare your espresso or your strong brewed coffee. I usually use a strong brewed coffee, but again, both will work. A few notes. If you're doing espresso, then you definitely want to do a double shot. And if you're doing a strong brewed coffee, look for some type of bold dark roast. I usually go for an organic French roast coffee like I have here, and it truly is one of the greatest pleasures of my day. Now, I'm sure you already have your go-to technique for how you make your morning espresso or your morning coffee, so you're just gonna stick with that. For me, I always use these little refillable pods. Then I put my coffee of choice in there, in this case, that dark French roast. And then I just brew 6 ounces of coffee, and I always hit the little strong button on top so that it's extra concentrated. Then you have to choose your milk. You're gonna want 6 to 8 ounces of milk, and because we are trying to make a very creamy, frothy coffee, I personally like to use an organic cow's milk. I find that a low-fat or a non-fat milk get the frothiest, but if you wanted a plant-based milk, then I would say oat milk is one of the best options, again, because it's like the creamiest and it gets super frothy. With that being said, you can really use any type of milk that you love or that you have on hand or that aligns with your dietary preferences. I'm just trying to highlight the froth factor here, so that's kind of how I make my decision. When you are making the latte hot, which we're gonna make first, you need to first warm the milk. Now you could of course do this in a pot. I usually just put it right in my mug and then I warm it in the microwave somewhere between 40 to 60 seconds. You do not want the milk to be boiling hot, because if it is, your protein powder is going to curdle, and that is not what we want. So you want the milk to get nice and warm, you know, like hot, but not boiling hot. If you wanted to be very technical, you could pull out a thermometer, and you want to keep that temperature under 175 degrees Fahrenheit. That is the name of the game. So mine's like in the 160s, that's perfect. Then from here, you're just gonna take 1 scoop of your favorite protein powder and add it right into the cup. Now, I have to just say a quick note. There are so many good protein powders on the market these days, and there's tons of brands that I actually really like. I'm a big fan of this brand because I really like their flavors, and it's not a whey protein, it's a grass-fed beef isolate protein, and they have really good flavors. So this is a great option if whey does not agree with you. Personally, I also really do like whey protein. So I'm gonna link a few options for you down in the description box below. I'll do the beef isolate, the whey, and some plant-based options. So if you're looking for a decent brand, you can check those out. Now, to get this frothy milk going, you want to grab a handheld frother like I have here. And what I do is I get it into the bottom of the cup and you just start blending. The first focus is on getting all of that protein powder mixed really well into the milk. Once you see that that has happened, you want to slowly start to work your frother upward, right? So you're just like frothing and moving it up, frothing and moving it up. And you're going to see that you start to create this like super creamy, foamy, frothy protein milk that is so delicious. Honestly, you could just like drink this without the coffee. It is that good. But once you get it where you want it, then you're gonna take that strong brewed coffee and pour it right over the top. And my dear friend, it is literally that easy. And let me just tell you, it is delicious. It's creamy, it's vanilla-y. It tastes better than any latte that you're gonna pick up at the local coffee shop. And it delivers over 20 grams of protein, and you do not have to worry about all of the crazy ingredients that might be coming alongside that, you know, store-bought latte. That's delicious. Now, if you are somebody who prefers an iced latte, we can easily do that as well. I will say for the iced latte, get yourself a nice big jar because we need room for all of those ice cubes as well, right? So for this, we're gonna start with that same 6 ounces of milk in the jar. Then I add the protein right to the milk, 1 scoop, and then you're gonna do exactly what we did with the hot milk. We're gonna get it well combined and then froth, 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 slowly start to bring your frother up, and you're gonna see you start to create this like pillowy, beautiful, delightful, frothy protein mixture. And then from here, you're gonna add your coffee. Now, you do want to make sure that in this case you brewed your coffee ahead of time so that it is chilled. You want it to be at least room temperature when you add it to the milk, or you can take a little shortcut and bought some, like go to the store and buy pre-made iced coffee, keep that in the fridge for the hotter months. Add about 5 to 6 ounces into your jar, and then I load in the ice cubes. I basically put as many ice cubes as can fit. Give it all a stir, bring all that delicious coffee protein milk combination together, pop in your favorite straw, and enjoy. It is so simple and it's so delicious. Honestly, it's like a little cheat code to get a boost of protein throughout your day, because you're gonna feel like you're drinking this like delicious little sweet treat, but you're getting some really good quality protein in there as well. And you could easily turn this into a meal. One of my favorite ways to do that is to serve it alongside some toasted sourdough bread, topped with some cottage cheese and fresh berries over the top. So simple, so good. And now you've got yourself a meal that has a baseline of 30 grams of protein. You could also pair it with some chia pudding or overnight oats. The options are truly endless. So as always, I am very excited for you to give this a try. Come on down to the comment section below and let me know what you think. If you have any tips of your own, I would love to hear them. I would also love to hear what type of recipes you would like to see me make next. So come on down, share all that info with me. If you are enjoying these recipes, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want more clean and deliciousness just like this, then you're definitely going to want to check this video out next. Cheers!